Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Real Life Trading Pre-Market Day Trading Show. My name is Tony. I'm excited to be with you today. How's everyone doing? Good, good. Cam's in the house. First one in. What's up, my friend? What's good? Give it just a few seconds here. People getting into the rooms. If everyone's doing well, Dad, good morning, my friend from YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. Sean says, I'll let you know when I wake up. Man, that is a perfect state to be in when you trade, my friend. I mean, just still waking up. Definitely prepared to make some money today. Oh man, happy midweek. Yeah. What's up? What's up? George, good morning. Steve's in the house. What's up? Jason, good morning. Bibs, what's up? Good morning. All right, let's dive into it. Today we are going to be hearing from Pal. Do we know the exact time that we'll be hearing him talk? Do you guys have that info? I could look it up, but let me know if someone gets that. 2:30. Okay. All right. So we'll have most of the morning open, which I'm open to play some morning moves off of some gaps, but I mean, we pretty much know the markets are going to sit all day long and do a whole lot of nothing until he comes out and talks, right? Now, it's already been released what he's pretty much going to say. And so now it's the matter of, does he say anything worse than what we expected when it comes out? And then it's going to be a crash down and sink us a lot lower, or it's going to rampage us higher. I think a big move is going to happen either way. If you wanted to do like a straddle on the market, you could today. We could play that game because I think a big move is going to come either way. But today is not a bad day to go back to sleep. Honestly, it's I think it's going to be a slow day. I've kind of made it into my little plan for the rest of this year that if we have an inside gap market, so like today on the SPY, the Qs, IWM, all this good stuff, if it's just an inside candle, so meaning we're gapping basically nowhere, like we are flat, we haven't moved an inch since we closed yesterday, then I'm probably not going to take any trades. So this is a perfect morning. If we do have tickers, please throw them at me. But this is a great morning for us to talk about whatever you want, whatever questions you've got, please throw them my way, and we'll have some fun. We're gonna find a way to have some fun, no matter what. Whether we take some trades, we made some good money yesterday. That was a really good moving trade. This was a great gap on the markets. That's the type of stuff we're looking for. Other than that, we're just going to sit back and wait, right? Sit back and attack. We're like just an alligator just sitting in that shallow water. There's no point of jumping out of the water if there's nothing there, right? We wait for that deer to come close, right? That mentality is what we've got to have in these markets. So we wait for the good gaps. When the good gaps come, we jump on it. I think we took 3 trades yesterday, just in the morning. And then other than that, we just sit back. So, all right, let's dive into the tickers. And then after that, if you've got questions, things you would like to talk about, keep them coming, because there are a few good gaps out there that I'm looking at. And I will reveal to you what my favorite gap of the day so far is of what I looked at before we jump off. So I'll let you know what I'm keeping my eye on this morning. But great time for some questions today if you got them. All right. So RBLX, George's drum roll. Just tiptoeing levels for sure. And finally, Roku. Yeah, RBLX is it has a massive gap down, and like George was saying, it is getting down into some buying spots. So I think this could easily fade. If you want to learn what a fade is, we talked about one yesterday on AMC, right? Big gap down on AMC. What did it do? It went straight bullish. I mean, didn't even look back. No bear candles or anything, just opened and went straight bullish. So a big gap down, went bullish. Same thing if fade is also a big gap up and go bearish, right? So this was one we talked about fading yesterday, meaning going bullish, worked out really well. All right, big gap down, big bounce. That's what we're kind of expecting Roblox to do today. Big gap down into some support that could go lower, but we are finding some support depending on where this thing opens. We've got a massive support here. It could retest this and then go. So this is something I'm going to keep an eye on, and I'm very interested in buying this for a day trade at 94. Very, very interested in that one. Roku is being thrown out there. What's going on with Roku? Gap and go lower. The only question is how much room does it have to go? Yeah, I feel like around 200 is going to be a pretty good target for it. So we're down 5% already. That would be about a 10% move. It's very possible. If I pull up the average to your range, which I'm too lazy to do, just looking at a few of these candles, I mean, it is possible to have that big of a move. So throw this on a gap and go for sure. This is a good gap and go, meaning bull candle that's gapping down. Bulls are trapped. Everyone that bought yesterday, man, I swear. Let's see if I can type today, huh? All right. Yeah, sit in front of this keyboard. It's off on the side and I'm screwing it up. It is in a great location. I love when a gap is just outside the range of yesterday's candle. It looks fantastic. Really, really good. John said you got 2R on AMC. Nice, my friend. 2R means he made twice the amount of money that he risked. All right, so if you risked $100, you made $200. That's what 2R means. Very nice trade, my friend. Yep, that's what we were looking for. All right, gap down, fade higher. So Roku's really good. I'm going to keep an eye on this one for sure for a potential trade here on a gap and go. Great find. Let's see what YouTube's got out here. So we got Roblox, we got JD.com. Same story. It looks just like Roku, right? Big bull candle gapping all the way down. It hasn't quite cleared the low of yesterday. Doesn't mean it's not going to go lower. It could go lower. It doesn't look very strong, but there's a lot more support in the way. 75.20 is another pretty good support. And then, of course, you got one at 74.80. So for me, in order to take this, I would need a gap below the low of yesterday. The bulls held this spot, and they're holding this spot again, which I like to see the bulls immediately wrong. Bulls held a spot, didn't let it get below this yesterday, and then this morning we're already below it. A lot like Roku, right? This immediately tells me the bulls suck. Like they're just not strong. So go bearish. That's what I want to know. I want clear-cut direction. And I don't have to guess. I want to at least be like, I'm looking short. Now it's a matter of where do I get my setup, but I know I'm looking short. I'm not going to go bullish on today for Roku. Roku, I'm not going bullish on. I'm only looking short. All right. Let's see. So that's my little thoughts on that. We got TM. If I could get it to work. There we go. TM. Gapping up 2%. Toyota. I don't know if I've ever traded Toyota. It's an incredibly thin stock, and this stock gaps all the time. So if a stock gaps every single day outside of its range, pretty much, people that trade this are used to it and expecting it. So the gaps don't hold a lot of weight. So this gap doesn't really hold a ton of weight. I mean, it's a good gap. It's a reversing higher, but how many times have we done this, right? We've been down here, we gapped up, that worked out okay. So whenever you see a stock that looks like this on a daily chart, I normally don't day trade them. First off, it means there's not a lot of volume. And if we go to a 5 minute, it's probably just a whole lot of dashes Yeah, just a whole lot of dashes here on the pre-market, which means there's no volume. If someone buys it, it'll go up to here. When someone sells, it goes down to here. They're just really, really widespread, and you get a lot of gaps on a 5-minute chart, right? This thing's gapping all over the place. That's not the type of stock you want to day trade, because your stop that you use. So let's say you get in here and you have your stop here. Your stop is a market order, meaning broker, fill me at this price or any price down to zero. You're giving your broker free range to say, get me the heck out. If this thing comes and gaps down to here and the next buyers are at $175, let's just say that's probably not going to happen. But let's just say that for this point, it doesn't matter if you have a stop here to manage your risk, you're going to get filled down here, which means instead of losing 1R, which is what you want to do, right? You want to lose small, lose 1R. You're losing like 4Rs. You're losing 4 trades in one trade because it's spready. It's called slippage. It sucks. You'll always have some type of slippage, but on a stock like this, you're going to get a ton of slippage. So I would stay away from this guy. Stay away. Not a great day trading, not a good swing, not a good stock at all to trade it at all. Honestly, this thing is just all over the place. Really, really light volume. I mean, it's lucky if it can get 270,000 shares in a day. It's just, that's not to say this thing won't run. It's a good, decent gap, I guess, but nah, yeah. DWAC. DWAC. We are in some DWAC long. This is a pretty good gap. It's already up 6%. This does put in very big moves, though. Like a 10% move on this is not that big of a deal. Probably works its way up, best case 55 today. So if you want this, let it retest, give it 10 minutes, let it show you if the bulls are actually strong, and then find your entry, and then find your targets around 55 is what I would look at. Goober is not gapping at all. So it's a pretty good candle yesterday, but so did the markets, right? Everything put in a big bull candle yesterday. So it is very beat up, big bull candle, and it's not gapping at all. I would want to see a gap outside of this range or above this pivot. If Uber is gapping up to like 40, 47 today, that would be a strong gap. That would be like, okay, no doubt in my mind, I'm looking bullish. Right here, it's like we're still below all the EMAs. We still have tons of resistances in front of us. I'm not necessarily looking bullish. It might go bearish, it might go bullish, and that's not the location you want to be. All right, you want some sentiment. You want to have an edge. You want to have an idea of which way it's going. So good volume, good bounce, but so did everything yesterday. So I don't really have any new information on this, right? We've bounced a few times before and still died. Overall, Uber's it's a struggle bus right now, and I don't think they really go anywhere for a long time. Yeah, Andrew, we already talked about RBLX. It's a good gap. Haley, what's up? Can we do AFRM? AFRM. Same story. Just on a day like this, when the markets are already inside the range. You notice we say this all the time, but it's so crucial. It's give yourself as much things in your favor to make money. This, I don't know if we're gonna go bullish or bearish today. I have no idea. There's no new information, which means we're going to get a lot of chop. It's going to look really bullish and it's going to go bearish, and it's going to look really bearish and it's going to go bullish, and it's just all over the place. You'll just lose a whole bunch of money as you're trying to figure out which way to take this. There are ways to trade these, but I'm not going to share those in the beginner's room, right? I would just simply say, find something that's already doing something different than it couldn't do yesterday. The bulls couldn't get above 108. So if we were gapping up to 108, we're like, okay, well, the bulls are now showing me something that they couldn't do yesterday. They'll give you a really good direction to trade. Now you can say, okay, I'm going to go just trade this bullish today. Doesn't mean you're going to win on it, right? Still going to have 50% win rate, but gives you a chance to be able to figure out a direction. So that's my thoughts on AFRM. It's really nothing to day trade. Long-term, like swing trade, it's not bad. This is getting into the buying spot. So if we don't start to bounce here around 97 and form a base, we're going down to 70. So, what else do we have? Upstart. Sorry, a little lag. Upstart's getting crushed like everything else. Everything that's not worth anything is getting crushed. I don't know if that makes sense. Companies that don't really make money and are like, hey, we're going to do something awesome, but we're going to do it like in 10 years. Then profit margin. Hey, they did turn a little profit last quarter. Hey, how about that? Yeah, they just get crushed. No gap. I don't know what the heck this thing's going to do, but it is down to a little support. So if you did want this long term, I mean, it's kind of starting to get to the spot where this will probably try to bounce. Just realize it's not going to be quick. It's not going to be 2020 bounces where it comes down and bounces and just goes to the moon in a month. This is probably going to chop in here for 2 years. Like seriously, it'll probably be a year to two of just nothing of this crap and then see if it'll go from there. So just know if you buy these dips, you're going to have to sit on them for a long time. I don't think they go anywhere. In fact, they probably go lower. All right. So Alexis, smash the like button. I'm going to be that YouTuber. Smash the like button. Subscribe to Real Life Trading. We have tons of free content. Why not? Right? I've always wanted to do that. Let's go. All right. I got to get caught up, man. I'm way behind. JD is still an inside candle. Let's see. What do I think about AVCT? More long-term. So I'm going to spend just 2 seconds on this since it's the day trading room, but AVCT long-term, it's a garbage company. Unless someone starts to pump this, it's not going to go anywhere. That's my thought long-term. You're down below the key pivots. You're getting your, this thing is just getting its butt kicked left and right. It's a garbage company, and Jeremy always says this. He's like, I have personally never met anyone that is a millionaire simply from trading penny stocks. So, not saying you can't. He's just saying he's never met one. I've never met one. Yeah. If you want to get rich, stocks under $10 is not going to get you rich. I mean, there's easier ways to make money than that. I know it seems easy because I only have a few $1,000s in my trading account, and so I could buy like 1 million shares of these. They're garbage. They're garbage stocks. They're manipulated. They don't trade like normal, and you're just praying for a pump. You're praying for someone else to make it. And we talked about it a few videos back. Go check our live streams before of why pump and dumps don't work for you. And the people that they do work for, they go to jail. So it doesn't work for anyone. Penny stocks will never make you money. I mean, well, they'll make you money and then they'll take all your money and then you'll make it $10 and you'll give up 50. It's just, they're tough to trade. Not saying you can't. There's someone out there in the world that is making money on it, I imagine, but Jeremy, who's very, very, very well known in the world of trading, he's never met one personally. So, oh man. Yeah, well, like I said, it's possible, but in the long run, over 10 years, it's gonna be really, really tough to make. Now, if you're buying it and holding it, then yeah, I'm talking about day trading it. Day trading penny stocks is going to be tough. Now, if you can buy it and hold it, there is a chance. It only takes one good one, but you're going to be tied up in a lot of little ones, right? So the whole point to you is there's easier ways to make money in the markets. Don't fall for the penny stock crap. YouTubers do it because it gets lots of views. And when they get lots of views, they make lots of money. That's it, right? That's the reason why there's like a gajillion videos on penny stocks, is because they get a lot of views, just like ab workouts get a lot of views on YouTube. Honestly, unless you can get yourself down to an 8% body fat, you're never going to have abs because you're never going to see them. You'll have them, but they'll be under fat. So my friends, don't fall for the YouTube garbage. They do it because they get lots of views. That's it. So find something that's going to make you consistent money. Even with $5,000 in your account, you can make consistent money. I'll show you how to do it with credit spreads. Check out our 5K challenges that we're doing. Jeremy's doing 5K. I'm doing a 5K challenge where we take $5,000 and see how much money we can make, right? If you want to learn how to build an account, watch those videos. There's easy ways to learn how to make money with that. And they all have to do with options. Lucian says, I'm a dream crusher. I've been working to get that 6-pack for nothing. No, that's not what I said at all. Lucian's just screwing with me, guys. We're good friends. What I'm saying is, unless you can get your body percent down well below 10%, you're never going to hardly see your 6-pack. It's going to be tough to see it. Anyways, where do we go from here? The 5K challenge, you can watch it on our YouTube. Just go to Real Life Trading on YouTube, type in 5K challenge. You'll see all of our videos. We've been doing it for like a year now. So Real Life Trading. Just type in Real Life Trading 5K challenge. You'll see it. All right. But yeah, there's way easier ways. Me personally, I'll show you how to make $400 probably a week with 5K. With a $5,000 account, I'll show you how to make $200 to $500 a week. That's a much more perspective. Over 100 trades, you'll be making a crap ton more money than you would be buying these garbage penny stocks that are just manipulated. Now, if you can figure out how to play the game on these manipulated stocks, you can make some money, right? But like I said, it's just like trading a gap at an all-time high. It's possible, but it's not out there for beginner traders. So you have to figure out how people think, how things work, and then play the system. If you want to know how to make that money, email me, Tony@reallifetrading.com, and I'll walk you through exactly how to do it. Ron says, I'm doing a 1K challenge just for fun. 1,200 in, taste your account, just to see what I can get doing for fun. There you go. It's kind of what we did with the 5K challenge. So I'm doing all of mine with credit spreads, which is, it's easy, but I'm doing like heavy size. Like one loss will take me out. That's stupid. Don't do it that way. But making pretty good money. And I would never do that on a normal account. I'm just doing it because I could care less if I lose it. And I think it's fun. So why not? All right. Again, Tony@reallifetrading.com. TONY@reallifetrading.com. I'll show you how to make a couple $100 a week with $5,000. Let's check it out. All right. Let me get to my gaps that I really like. Sorry, I've been blabbering forever. Home Depot is a gap that I really like today. You notice how we don't have very much support at all through here. It's wide open spaces. I mean, it is breaking the atmosphere and going off into space. Whenever stocks go straight up, the problem with going straight up is they don't build any levels for it to hold up, right? We built a level right here to hold, and we are gapping below this level right now. So we went below it yesterday and got bought up. Today, we are gapping down below it. This is incredibly weak. Home Depot is one that needs to be on your list to day trade short today. It is a retest gap. I think it's going to move relatively quick, so I'll still give it about 5 minutes or so. And I'm going to look to trade this thing short. Again, you can come in the room with us and trade with us, right? Pay for your membership and learn. That's the best way to learn how to trade, is to just, like I said, watch someone that knows what they're doing every day, talk and walk through the markets. Because starting out, you're going to be like, that's bullish. And then they'll be like, I'm going to go bearish on this. Like, wait, what? Why? What the? And then when you're like, let's go bullish, they're like, I'm going bearish. And so after about a month or so of doing that, you're like, oh, I start to see why you're saying that. Beginners, traders, this is how my brain was. My brain was thinking the exact opposite every single time. So it just, once you start to see it and you start to realize why you're seeing it, why they're thinking the way they're thinking, and how to get ahead of it, how to look for clues on how to get into a trade before the confirmation, in quotes, has happened. That's the art of day trading. Finding clues of strength before the move has happened so you can get in and catch the move instead of reacting to the move. All right. The student says MU. It looks like it's the end of a distribution phase and looking to move lower. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. It's like right now I definitely need some gaps, and I do feel like it could go lower. It's holding up better than most other things, but let's see what it does at the 20 EMA. I said I watched one of Jeremy's videos and so impressed. I emailed him letting him know how it was. I absolutely check our 5K challenge. Need to learn gaps. Hey, I'm pretty sure we've got some videos on gaps. Type in real life trading gaps. And I think there's a video that's called like everything you need to know how to trade a gap. My friends, it's all out there for free. Your trading journey is all for free, my friends. Look it up. We do everything we can to pour as much knowledge into the markets and into YouTube as we possibly can about the markets. So yeah, and if you just get a real life trading account, you don't have to pay anything. Just sign up. You can get our free education, but we also have a gap book, like Jason's saying. It's free. It's right there. You can look up all the gaps. We also have a trading recipe book, which just holds all of our favorite strategies. I'm pretty sure you get all of that too. Like, I mean, there's just so much stuff to get you going and get you set up in the right direction. So much. It's awesome. Roku's going back up. Oh, Roku. So I'm not going to trade this now because we're back up above the low, right? So if the pre-market's starting to pop, we'll see where it opens. We got a few minutes. It might go back down, but at the moment, this is not something I want to trade anymore. I only wanted to trade it if it's below where the bulls held it yesterday. So this one will be coming off my list unless we can open up down below it. That'd be very, very weak if that would have happened. Are the markets starting to move a little? No, well, we're still pretty sideways. Home Depot? Oh, Home Depot, don't go. No. So again, same story with Home Depot. It's got to open up below the low of yesterday. Below 398, like 22, I'm guessing. 398.08. If we don't open there, I'm really not going to be super quick. I'll still trade it, so to say, but I'm still looking short. I'm not going to be all over it like I would be if it opened below it. So, all right, my friends, markets are about to open up. Thank you for being here with us. Check us out, Real Life Trading on YouTube. You're already here watching it right now. Just go to our channel, search whatever you want to search. We have thousands of hours of video. Type in whatever you want. Type in gaps, type in options, type in crypto, we have it all. It's all there. So if you guys want to learn some stuff, check it out. It's all for free. You can sign up with Real Life Trading. Just get an account and you get a ton of free education courses. You literally get like 100 hours of courses for free and you don't have to pay anything. Just literally get yourself an account and you can get access to all kinds of awesome stuff. Awesome, my friends. Thanks again for hanging out. I had a blast. I always do, hanging out with everyone. Good luck today. For me personally, I'm going to sit back and not do a whole lot. So don't feel like you need to go and just crush those markets today. Today's probably not a great day to go do anything in the markets. Wait for Powell to come out and talk, and then we'll see what happens from there. But my friends, sometimes it's even more valuable to know when to stay out of the markets. Remember, it's not a normal job. Markets are opening right now. It's not a normal job. You don't have to work. If you're trading, don't feel like you have to trade. Sit back and wait for your opportunity.